15 Stoic habits you must practice every morning to master your mind. Stoicism. You open your eyes each morning, greeted by the world's chaos. How do you find peace amid this storm? In those quiet moments, consider the Stoic principle of self-control. As Epictetus wisely says, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Imagine waking up to the buzzing of your phone, messages piling up like the waves of an incoming tide. You feel your heart race, anxiety creeping in. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that your response is within your control, not the relentless notifications. Can you pause and choose a calm reaction instead of being carried away by the chaos? Think about your morning commute. Perhaps you find yourself stuck in traffic, frustration building as the minutes tick away. This is a prime opportunity to practice self-control. Instead of fuming, reflect on the moment. Ask yourself, why am I allowing this to affect my mood? And what can I learn from this unexpected delay? By shifting your perspective, you embrace a calmer mindset. Cultivating self-control each morning can lead you to a more purposeful life. Picture yourself sitting quietly with a cup of coffee, selecting how to respond mentally to any challenge that arises throughout the day. Can you visualize the strength in that choice? It's empowering to recognize that your mind holds the key to your reactions and emotions. Now, let's talk about your to-do list. You glance at the tasks ahead, and a wave of overwhelm washes over you. Instead of succumbing to panic, remember the Stoic wisdom about prioritization. Remember, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This is your chance to focus. Which tasks align with your values? Which can wait? Practicing this daily reflection clarifies what truly matters. As you navigate each situation, consider how often you let external circumstances dictate your emotional state. How do you typically respond when things don't go as planned? Challenging yourself to take a step back and reassess can be transformative. Each morning, when you confront the day, use these moments to master your mind. Instead of reacting, practice responding with intention. Seek the small victories in self-control, for it is in these seemingly minor choices that your resilience builds. How will you implement this practice today? In the next 24 hours, consciously choose how you respond to the challenges that arise. Remember, the ultimate power lies in your ability to direct your reactions. Before you dive into this Stoic practice, here's an important heads up. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube unsubscribed them without warning. Check the red button below to ensure you're still subscribed to the channel. I don't want you to miss any upcoming Stoic lessons. And while you're here, hit that like button. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. Tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from? I love connecting with everyone in this community. Your involvement makes a difference. Let's engage. As you sip your coffee, let's explore a deeper layer of Stoicism. Imagine this. Every challenge you face is not just an obstacle, but a teacher. Each moment of discomfort is a chance to grow. When you feel that pinch of frustration, it might be easy to shy away. But what if you leaned into that feeling instead? Picture yourself in a quiet room. You're wrapped in your thoughts, and suddenly, an unexpected problem arises. Perhaps a deadline that feels impossible, or a conversation that's gone awry. Your heartbeat quickens, anxiety beckons. This is where Stoicism shines. It's not what happens, but how you react to it that matters. This reaction is crucial. Instead of letting emotions take the wheel, try pausing. Feel your breath, slow and deep. This gives your mind space. It's an invitation to reassess your thoughts. Ask yourself, what can this teach me? And how can I use this for my growth? Now consider this. A common belief is that happiness comes from external achievements. A promotion, a new car, the perfect relationship. But what if true joy lies within? Stoicism challenges this notion. It whispers to us that everything outside is uncertain, but our mind, our responses, can be our solid ground. Think of a time when you achieved something great. How did it feel? Exciting? Yes, but fleeting, right? Now, recall a moment when you faced adversity and chose to respond with grace. That lingering sense of accomplishment stems from how you handled the struggle. In those hard moments, you've built resilience, a trait that lasts. Let's return to that morning commute. Instead of seeing traffic as a nuisance, view it as a period of reflection. Take this time to think about the day ahead. What do you want to accomplish? Who do you want to be in these situations? As the car in front of you moves slowly, ask yourself, how can I make this moment valuable? That's the heart of practicing Stoicism. Finding value in the mundane, the frustrating, the chaotic. It's about redefining how you approach your day. The strength lies not in avoiding challenges, but in engaging with them thoughtfully. What beliefs are you holding on to that might need to change? Consider this. Your perception affects your experience. The world won't change to make you comfortable. Instead, you can learn to shift how you view the world. Before you step out into the day, remind yourself you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. What small shift can you make today to embrace this practice? Reflect on how every difficult moment can be an opportunity for growth. Breathe deeply, open your heart to the unexpected, and let this be the foundation of your response. As you move forward, pursue that inner strength. The next time life throws you a curveball, lean into it. How will you carry these thoughts with you today? As you take a moment to breathe, let's delve deeper into how you can embrace Stoicism in your daily life. Imagine stepping outside your front door. The world awaits with its surprises, both welcome and unwelcome. How will you approach each encounter? Think about the people you meet every day. Your family, coworkers, friends, and even strangers. Each interaction is an opportunity to practice patience and understanding. Instead of reacting to someone's negativity, pause. What if you chose to respond with kindness? That small shift can create a ripple effect, changing the dynamics of the conversation and ultimately your day. Picture yourself at work. You receive criticism on a project you've poured your heart into. That sting of disappointment is real. But in that moment, you have a choice. You can let frustration overshadow your efforts, or you can ask, what can I learn from this feedback? This perspective allows you to grow rather than wither under pressure. In moments of conflict, remember to listen actively. Often, people just want to feel heard. Instead of formulating your response while they speak, be fully present. Lean in and acknowledge their feelings. This practice fosters empathy and helps you navigate the situation with grace. Let's bring this back to your morning routine. After sipping your coffee, think about gratitude. Each day offers something unique to appreciate. What are you thankful for today? Maybe it's the warmth of the sun or the song of a bird outside your window. By starting with gratitude, you set a positive tone for the hours ahead. As the day progresses, you'll encounter stressors, a work deadline, a miscommunication with a friend, or an unexpected bill. Instead of reacting impulsively, use that deep breath technique we talked about. Pause, regroup, and remind yourself of the Stoic principle. It's not what happens, but how you react. This simple reminder can transform your mindset. Reflect on what truly matters to you. How often do you let trivial issues cloud your judgment? By focusing on your core values, you can filter out the noise. Ask yourself, does this situation align with my values? If not, release it. It's liberating to let go of what doesn't serve you. Now, think about the idea of impermanence. Remember, everything changes. This can be both unsettling and freeing. Your feelings, your circumstances, even your relationships will ebb and flow. Embrace this reality. Accepting change can lead to a sense of peace. You are not just a passenger in your life. You are the driver. As you end your day, take a moment to review. What went well? What could you improve? This isn't about self-criticism, but about growth. Make it a habit to reflect on your choices. Celebrate your wins, even the small ones. In this journey of Stoicism, each day is a new chance. A chance to practice discipline, gratitude, and intention. Approach each moment with an open heart. When faced with challenges, lean in, rather than shy away. Tomorrow, when the dawn breaks, how will you carry these lessons with you? How will you transform the ordinary into extraordinary moments of growth? Embrace the journey. Your path to mastering your mind starts now. As you prepare for another day, let's dig deeper into how Stoicism can shape your choices and interactions. Picture a fresh morning, the sun peeking through your window. You've already committed to facing life's challenges with a calm mind. But how do you maintain this peaceful state throughout the day? Start with intention. As you step out of your home, remind yourself of your purpose. What are your goals for today? Setting clear intentions can steer your actions, whether it's tackling a work project or engaging with your loved ones. Knowing your purpose helps you remain focused. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve today? This small practice can anchor your thoughts and actions. Now, as you go about your day, notice how often you encounter distractions. The world is full of them. Notifications buzzing from your phone, conversations that pull you in different directions, and tasks that demand your attention. Instead of getting overwhelmed, pause, take a deep breath, and ground yourself. Remember the Stoic principle that not everything needs your immediate reaction. Let's think about your interactions at work or in social settings. How do you handle disagreements? Instead of responding defensively, take a moment to listen. When someone shares an opinion that differs from yours, don't rush to counter. Instead, ask questions. This shows that you value their perspective. By engaging with others respectfully, you contribute to a more constructive dialogue. Imagine a colleague criticizes your work. The sting might hit immediately, but how you respond defines the outcome. Consider your options. Lash out in frustration, or take a deep breath and ask, what insights can I draw from this? This approach transforms criticism into a learning opportunity. Remember, feedback helps you grow. When faced with stress, think of how you react. Do you allow it to cloud your judgment? Recognize that you always have the power to choose your response. Instead of dreading that difficult conversation or task, view it as a chance to practice your resilience. Stress can reveal your strengths if you allow it to. Embrace those moments. They're part of life's lessons. As evening approaches, reflect on your day. What moments challenged you? What did you learn? This reflection isn't about judgment, but about growth. Acknowledge that some days will be harder than others, and that's okay. Stoicism teaches us that life isn't about perfection, but about progress. Celebrate the small wins. They matter. Finally, before sleep, take a moment to nurture gratitude. Think back on your day. What brought you joy? There's power in gratitude. It shifts your focus from what went wrong to what went right. Perhaps it was a shared laugh with a friend or the beauty of nature outside. Make it a habit to end your day with this mindset. As you embrace these practices, notice how your perspective shifts. Each challenge becomes a chance to learn. Each interaction turns into an opportunity for connection. And each moment of stress helps you grow stronger. Tomorrow is another day. How will you carry these lessons forward? Remember, every new sunrise is a blank canvas. What will you create? Embrace the possibilities. Your journey of mastering your mind continues, and you're equipped for success. As you wake up tomorrow, think about how you can carry this Stoic mindset further. Each day offers new opportunities to practice what you've learned. Start with a fresh morning routine. Before reaching for your phone, take a moment. Breathe in deeply. Let the air fill your lungs. This small act can center you. Now, ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? It might be something simple, a warm bed, a sunny sky, or the people around you. Gratitude sets a positive tone. It reminds you of what truly matters. As you go through your morning, be aware of your thoughts. Notice when negativity sneaks in. Maybe someone cut you off in traffic, or a coworker interrupts you. This is your moment. Instead of reacting, pause. Reflect on how you can respond positively. Remember, it's not the event that defines your day. It's your response to it. Imagine you're at work. You're busy with tasks. Then, a colleague approaches with a problem. Your first instinct might be annoyance. Instead, take a breath. Approach the situation with curiosity. Ask questions. How can I help? Or, what do you think we should do? Engaging like this fosters teamwork and opens doors to solutions. Let's touch on how to handle stress. It will come. That's life. But it's how you engage with stress that makes the difference. When deadlines loom or conflicts arise, remind yourself to breathe. This is your practice ground. Use the stress as a trigger to ground yourself in the present. What lesson can you take from this challenge? Every stressor is an opportunity to grow. Later in the day, during your breaks, step outside. Feel the weather on your skin. Listen to the sounds around you. This moment of awareness can recharge your spirit. It helps you reconnect with yourself. Ask, how can I carry this calmness into my next task? As the day winds down, prepare for your evening reflection. Grab a journal or simply think it through. What challenges did you face? How did you react? What did you learn? This isn't about judging yourself. It's about understanding. Celebrate the moments where you stayed composed. Acknowledge when you could have done better and think about how to improve next time. Before you sleep, pause to reflect on the day. What moments made you smile? What issues seemed tough but showed you your strength? Write them down. This habit will illuminate your growth over time. Remember, challenges will arise again. They are part of life. Each obstacle is a stepping stone on your journey. When you embrace them, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're learning who you are and who you want to be. Tomorrow is blank. What will you make of it? How will you approach each moment? Let the lessons from today guide you. With the wisdom of Stoicism, you can face each day with resilience and grace. Embrace the possibilities ahead. Your journey is just beginning. As the sun set on another day, Mark felt a surge of energy like he hadn't in a long time. He had spent the morning immersed in Stoic practices, reflecting on the importance of each moment. Today had been different. Today, his efforts culminated in clarity and confidence. At work, a colleague, Sarah, had called him into her office to discuss a project that had derailed. She could sense Mark's unease as his stomach tightened. But instead of defaulting to frustration, he paused, breathed deeply, and remembered the lessons he had been incorporating into his mornings. "Mark, I don't know how to fix this," she admitted, voice shaky. Mark took a moment. He thought about the phrase he had repeated to himself all day. It's not what happens, but how you act. "Let's break it down together," he proposed, the warmth of understanding washing over them. As they dove into the challenges, a palpable shift occurred. Collaboration replaced tension. They dug into the problems systematically, clarifying tasks and setting priorities. By the end of the meeting, they had not only salvaged the project, but had also built a newfound respect for one another. It was a small victory, but a victory nonetheless. Mark felt a sense of satisfaction swelling within him. He had chosen calmness over chaos, and it had paid off. Later that evening, he sat quietly in his usual spot at home, a cup of chamomile tea warming his hands. He reflected on the day's events, replaying snippets of conversations, moments of stress, and the joys that followed. He knew he had embraced the Stoic principle of gratitude wholeheartedly. Mark grabbed his journal and wrote down his thoughts. "Today reminded me that even stressful moments can lead to growth. The feedback I received wasn't a reflection of my worth, but a tool for my improvement. I engaged with patience instead of irritation." He flipped back to the previous pages, where he had noted instances of joy and gratitude. Today, he had also experienced small moments of beauty. A shared laugh with Sarah, the vibrant sunset he had witnessed while leaving work, and a warm meal that awaited him at home. As he penned his thoughts, he recalled his encounter at the coffee shop earlier in the week. The barista had accidentally spilled coffee on him. Where he might once have reacted with irritation, he had instead laughed it off, recognizing that accidents were a part of life. The other customers had chuckled along, creating a moment of shared humanity. That night, As he prepared for bed, Mark took a deep breath and repeated to himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." A sense of tranquility enveloped him, the day's stress now a fading memory. He closed his eyes, allowing sleep to come gently. But before he fell into slumber, he made a pact with himself. Tomorrow would be another opportunity to practice kindness, resilience, and the art of engagement. As dawn broke, he would rise yet again, ready to embrace whatever the world had in store. There was strength in acceptance, growth in challenges, and power in perspective. Mark felt ready to face life's trials anew, equipped with the wisdom of Stoicism. Do you want to keep advancing on the path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't hoard wisdom. Send this video to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.